Fallen angels. The very phrase sends shivers down our spines. We typically think of them as fallen, defeated, forever banished from the heavenly realms. But what if that's only part of the story? What if there's more to these celestial beings who fell from grace than meets the eye? Here, if you're ready to uncover the shocking truth behind one of the most enigmatic groups of angels, then get ready for fallen angels. The day heaven fought back, the idea of fallen angels has fascinated humans for centuries. In religious texts and mythology, they are often portrayed as powerful, otherworldly beings who rebelled against the divine order and were cast out of heaven. But who exactly are the fallen angels? What caused them to turn away from the path of righteousness? To understand the concept of fallen angels, it helps to first explore the world of angels themselves. Angels are typically seen as spiritual messengers or agents of the divine, tasked with carrying out the will of a higher power. They are often depicted as having supernatural powers and abilities, such as the ability to heal, to protect, and to guide. The word angel itself comes from the Greek word meaning messenger, and throughout history, angels have been revered as celestial beings that bring messages from the divine realm to the mortal world. But the concept of angels varies across different religions and belief systems. In Christianity, for example, angels are seen as the messengers of God, while in Islam they are known as malaika, also serving as God's messengers. Some believe that angels are immortal, while others believe that they have a lifespan like humans. Despite these differences, angels are generally seen as benevolent, all-powerful, and pure beings who exist to serve the divine. However, the idea of fallen angels suggests that not all angelic beings remain on the path of righteousness. The term fallen angel refers to an angel that has turned away from the divine order and has chosen to follow its own desires and temptations. These fallen angels are often portrayed as being banished from heaven and cast into the depths of hell, where they become demons. Now let's focus on a specific group of fallen angels, the Watchers. According to ancient texts, the Watchers were a group of angels that were sent by God to watch over and guide humanity. However, these divine beings became captivated by the beauty of the human race and decided to defy the divine order by taking human wives. As a result, they fathered children with these human women, creating a new race of giants known as the Nephilim. The Book of Enoch, an ancient text not included in the Bible, but believed by some to be part of the biblical canon, provides a detailed account of the Watchers and their fall from grace. According to this text, the Watchers were led by a powerful angel named Semieza, who convinced the other angels to rebel against the divine order. Together, they descended from the heavens and chose 40 righteous women from among the human race to be their wives. For 300 years, the Watchers lived among humans, sharing their knowledge and technology. They taught humans how to make weapons, tools, and armor, as well as how to navigate the stars and predict the future. However, the Watchers also engaged in sexual activity with both men and women, which resulted in the birth of giants known as the Nephilim. The Nephilim were said to be incredibly strong and violent, causing widespread destruction and chaos across the earth. This behavior alarmed the rest of the angels, who sounded the alarm to the Almighty about the Watchers' transgressions. In response to this rebellion, God unleashed his most powerful angels to punish the Watchers and restore order to the world. These divine warriors were tasked with capturing the Watchers and chaining them up in the depths of the abyss, where they would remain until the end of time. The fate of the Nephilim is also a subject of debate and speculation. Some believe that they were destroyed along with the Watchers, while others believe that they survived and went on to live among humans. The story of the Watchers and Nephilim is a complex and controversial one. It raises questions about the nature of good and evil, as well as the relationship between humans and the divine. The idea that angels can fall from grace and choose to follow their own desires is a fascinating concept that has inspired countless works of art, literature, and film. The story of the Watchers and Nephilim also highlights the importance of free will and the consequences of our choices. Despite being created as divine beings, the Watchers were given the freedom to choose whether or not to follow the divine order. Their decision to rebel and pursue their own desires ultimately led to their downfall and the suffering of humanity. The fall of the Watchers and Nephilim is a cautionary tale that reminds us of the importance of staying true to our values and resisting temptation. By choosing to follow the divine order, we can avoid the suffering and destruction that resulted from the rebellion of the Watchers. To truly grasp the impact of the Watchers' actions, It's crucial to understand the state of the world before their arrival. The earth was likely in a state of chaos and disorder. Humanity may have been struggling to survive and lacked the knowledge and technology necessary to thrive. The Watchers' arrival brought a drastic change, introducing advanced knowledge and teachings that greatly benefited humanity. The Watchers' teachings covered various aspects of human life, including navigation, warfare, and even prophecy. They shared their vast knowledge willingly, shaping human society and propelling it forward in ways that were previously unimaginable. This assistance allowed humanity to flourish and advance rapidly, leading to a period of growth and prosperity. For instance, the Watchers' teachings on agriculture and animal husbandry could have helped humans cultivate crops and domesticate animals, providing them with a reliable food source and laying the foundation for settlements and villages. Similarly, their knowledge of astronomy and astrology may have enabled humans to develop calendars and predict celestial events, giving them a sense of order and predictability in their lives. The Watchers' influence extended beyond practical knowledge. They also shared with humans profound teachings about the divine and the mysteries of the universe. These teachings likely included stories of creation, prophecies of the future, and instructions on how to live a virtuous and fulfilling life. The Watchers' teachings on morality and ethics could have instilled values of compassion, justice, and righteousness in humanity, shaping their beliefs and guiding their behavior. It was this close relationship and the Watchers' immense contributions to human civilization that made their subsequent fall from grace all the more devastating. The realization that these divine beings who had brought so much good into the world were now causing chaos and destruction was a tragic and disheartening turn of events. When the Watchers abandoned their posts and chose to pursue their own desires, they broke the divine order and unleashed chaos upon the world. Their actions threatened to undo all the good that they had done and plunge humanity into darkness once again. The consequences of their rebellion were severe and far-reaching, affecting not only the Watchers themselves, but also humanity and the divine order as a whole. The story of the Watchers is a powerful reminder of the importance of obedience and the dangers of unchecked power. Despite their divine status and immense knowledge, the Watchers were not above the law or exempt from the consequences of their actions. Their fall from grace serves as a cautionary tale, reminding us that even the most powerful beings are not immune to the corrupting influence of unchecked power and temptation. And when the divine order was broken and the balance of the universe was disrupted, heaven could not stand idly by. A divine response was necessary to restore order and protect the fate of humanity. This is where the narrative takes a dramatic turn, shifting from the actions of the Watchers to the response of heaven. When the Watchers broke the divine order and unleashed chaos upon the world, it undoubtedly sent shockwaves through the heavenly realms. The angels and other celestial beings who witnessed the unfolding events on earth were likely horrified and alarmed. The violation of the divine order was a grave matter, threatening to disrupt the balance of the universe and potentially bring about the end of everything. It would have been unthinkable to allow the Watchers to continue their destructive path without any consequence. As the situation on earth grew increasingly dire, the angels sounded the alarm to the Almighty, alerting him to the gravity of the situation. The call to action likely resonated throughout the heavenly realms, summoning the most powerful and valiant angels to the celestial court. It was at this critical moment that the Archangel Michael and his fellow heavenly warriors stepped forward. Recognized for their unwavering commitment to the divine order and their strength in the face of adversity, they were chosen to carry out the crucial task of bringing the Watchers to justice. The mission entrusted to Michael and his fellow archangels was perilous and fraught with danger. Confronting the Watchers, who were immensely powerful and corrupted by their alliance with the demons, would be a test of their strength, courage, and unwavering faith in the divine. Yet they accepted the call without hesitation, driven by their duty to uphold the divine order and protect the balance of the universe. The confrontation between the archangels and the Watchers was likely epic in scale and intensity. The celestial warriors engaged in fierce battles, wielding their divine powers and battling against the corrupted angels who had turned against the divine order. The outcome of these battles was uncertain, and the archangels knew that they might face unimaginable challenges and sacrifices in their pursuit of justice. Yet they persevered, drawing strength from their unwavering faith in the divine and their commitment to upholding righteousness. In the end, the archangels triumphed over the Watchers, vanquishing the corrupted angels and restoring order to the divine order. The victory was hard-won, marked by great sacrifice and unwavering bravery. Michael and his fellow archangels had restored balance to the universe and protected the fate of humanity. The fallen angels were vanquished, and the divine order was preserved. Yet the scars of the rebellion and the consequences of the Watchers' actions continued to resonate throughout the cosmos. The story of the fallen angels serves as a timeless reminder of the eternal struggle between good and evil, light and darkness. The Watchers' betrayal and corruption serve as a cautionary tale, illustrating the dangers of unchecked power and the corrupting influence of temptation. Meanwhile, the Archangel Michael and his fellow heavenly warriors embody the virtues of courage, loyalty, and unwavering commitment to the divine order. Their epic battles against the fallen angels serve as a testament to the power of faith and the indomitable spirit of those who fight for righteousness. As we reflect on this tale, we are reminded of the importance of staying true to our values and resisting the allure of power and temptation. It is a story that continues to resonate throughout the ages, inspiring awe and wonder as it explores the depths of good and evil, faith and doubt, and the eternal struggle to uphold the divine order in the face of overwhelming odds. Hey everyone, thank you so much for watching Fallen Angels, The Day Heaven Fought Back. We hope you enjoyed the video and learned something new. Please don't forget to subscribe so you never miss any of our amazing videos. And if you want to learn more about Fallen Angels, check out the Fallen Angels playlist. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.